Galatasaray are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Spread to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend, one that's become a standard now in leagues all around the world?
Trailblazer.
Absolutely.
Lampard chooses to go cross-field, and it's Otto. Knocks it out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham does really well there, he is strong. Over to the right flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lampard. Space for him to turn and look. Cleared without hesitation. That's going to go a long way. Tries to get it clear. Spread it left. That's going across. He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Galatasaray are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Hullet never out of the action for very long. Oh, he's found support out wide. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. It's rising! It's hit the upright. And it's made its way to him. This looks real chance! Once more against the woodwork. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Bellingham. Ah! Oh, that's a waste.
Kohler really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Akanji. Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Lee Kang-in will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pullet sends it crossfield. That's an excellent interception. And it's Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Picked out brilliantly.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's found a way through. Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers. Pullet is firing after that one. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Vinicius Junior. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lampard. Lahm.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Towards the back stick.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Galatasaray worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
The second period is underway.
Galatasaray are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And this is Lampard. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Backward it goes. Tries a shot! Off the post! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Vinicius Junior. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's had it nicked away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pullet is onto it in a flash. And here's Lampard. Lahm in acres of space out wide.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
McAllister.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. That's a decent clearance. So, third corner of the game. And here's Hullet. Lampard is onto this. Oh, great leap! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
That's where it came from.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Lahm. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Otto. And it's played in. Terrific effort! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has to go back here. He'll try from distance. A real chance and a real let-off.
Vieira clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
75 minutes played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Takes a towering header. And that's in. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Otto puts them all in. Akanji attempts a clearance.
Galatasaray surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Otto picks it up out wide. Alisson deals with that nice and simple. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Bruyne. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Vinicius Junior is fouled.
Substitution in progress.
And it's McAllister. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Very much into the last knockings. Otto. Pass somewhat off target. Spread it left. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Otto. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And this is Hullet. Quick look, then plays it in. Alisson herring after the ball here. That's destined for the flank. And time is up. Galatasaray proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now the cross. Oh, that's a fine interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Stojkovic. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Lampard. Silvestre. Count will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Gullit. Otto looking to receive it in space. Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now here's the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
It's a really well-measured ball. Otto receives it in a wide. He leaps for it! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! Galatasaray! Lampard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gullit, that's going across, towering header! And that's a tidy finish! And they're threatening to fly away here! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Counts! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Galatasaray have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Gullit. Half an hour played now. He's in a great position here. Lahm finding himself in space. Impressive jump! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Galatasaray find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a...
And a header! It's bounced back off the post. a whisker away from making it 4.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, the clearance is short. Vieira, and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Lahm plays terrific effort! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lahm. And here's Hullet. And it's Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Kaut. Collier. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Lampard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Strong running down that left flank.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Hullet never out of the action for very long. Looking for the far post. Getting up there! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. And that's been intercepted. And that brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Galatasaray really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Galatasaray have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So off we go again. Crosses it in. Upamecano is there and he can get that clear. Batistuta goes looking wide and the counter is on. And this is Lampard. And it's Stojkovic. And here's Lampard. Chance for a shot! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
Atalanta get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. And he's quick to return it. Lampard. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Hangs in a cross. Oh, good effort! Now, how often do you see that?
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Lampard being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Lahm. Lampard goes for a shot! Corner number 2 then. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hullet. Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Chooses to go crossfield. And it's Otto. Look at the space here. Otto receives it in a good position here. And he's there to deal with it. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Ronaldo! Superb! He's got himself an absolute peach. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Galatasaray are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Couch. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance to deliver. And that's a good finish. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Galatasaray are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Stojkovic, can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. Yeah, and the pass is intercepted. And it's Lampard. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, takes a shot! And a neat finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Atalanta still making a fight of this. Good read, needed to be. Couch. Played for Lampard. Now it's Stojkovic. Lampard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Couch. Otto. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Batistuta. Into the last 5 minutes. Driving on and making good progress. That's going wide left. Lahm picks it up out wide. Oh, great leap! No, he can't turn it in. Cafu. Oh, they could break here. Stojkovic. Now it's Couch. And this is Batistuta. He's through here. Oh, he's big chance! And that's a sharp finish. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Galatasaray, just a thrill to witness here. Quick.